All right, you guys. So like I said, tonight's going to be just kind of a bunch of random stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that I've been wanting to kind of go over, and it just hasn't fit in well with any of our other Zooms that we've done so far. So tonight is a really good night to go over all of this. So let me turn the brightness on. Why my screen's so dark? Okay, guys. I'm trying to find, you know what? I'm going to put it right here. There we go. Now I've got my notes where I could see them. Okay, you guys. So first off, let's just talk about business opportunity posts. Okay. So business opportunity posts is anything you post talking about the lifestyle the business has afforded you, any income it's afforded you, the ability to be able to work from anywhere, making extra money, paying for dinner, gas. You guys kind of follow my drift, like pretty much anything you're going to post talking about in some way, shape, or form that the business has affected your life, that needs an income disclosure statement. Okay. So I will try and get better about making sure that those are included in your post tasks during the day. But I noticed a few of you guys did not get your IDSs up today. No shame, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's taken me a bit to get used to it. And there are still times when I post on Instagram and I forget to add that picture, and you can't add it. You got to delete the whole post, and it's a pain in the butt. So just, remember, guys, we have to do IDS's income disclosure statement. So that is, if you go into the team page, there's an album that has the income disclosure statement. There's like a few different ways. But basically it's our sheet that says what the average income is at each level and rank in the business. And then it has like the disclaimer underneath it, talking about how these are averages and blah, blah, blah. Honestly, guys, I've never actually read through all the fine print, but I know that it's required from the FTC. So our business can get in trouble if we're not including that with our business opportunity posts. So just make sure, if you guys go look at my page, any business opportunity post, you'll see, other than the only one that you can get away with it on is when we do the post that's like with a colored background, and it says something like work from home positions open, or I'm super slammed over here and I need some help. 3 people to work part-time from home tonight, drop an emoji, like that kind of thing. That one is like the only one that you can get away without putting the income disclosure statement, but otherwise anything else needs an income disclosure statement. Guys, seriously, go take a look at mine or Kristen or Steph or Janessa, like go look at some of the leaders and you'll see how we do it, because honestly, if you just use like your main picture that you're wanting for the post and then you put the IDS with it, Facebook makes it look it doesn't look pretty. It really doesn't look nice. Like your picture that you want as your main picture kind of gets cut in half. Like half the time, either I'm cut out or Ashton's cut out or Ivan's cut out. So if you put it with like a couple other pictures, and like I said, if you go look at our pages, you'll totally get what I mean. But basically, like I'll do, there's one that I just posted, and it's just like I don't even know, I think it's like trees or something. And then it's that same picture with the IDS overlaid on top of it, and then the trees again. So it's like those stacked up real small, 1, 2, 3. And then my picture that I wanted to be my main picture is nice and big right here. So yeah, 3 minimum that you're going to want to put on in order to make sure that it looks good. 4 a lot of times makes it look best. So your main picture that you want to be that forefront picture. The other thing that you can do, and sometimes I will do, like today I played outside with Ashton, so I took a bunch of pictures, and I don't know yet if I'm going to use them like sporadically or if I'm going to take them all and throw them all in one post. But sometimes I'll take like the one main picture that I want, then I'll throw in the other pictures of Ashton, and then for that 4th picture, I'll just take one of my pictures of Ashton, upload it in PicsArt. If you guys don't have PicsArt, I'll drop it in the chat real quick. If you don't have PicsArt, download it. It's free, super simple to use. I literally only use it to overlay photos. So I'll take the picture of Ashton. I'll click on the add photo button, and then I pick the income disclosure statement, lay it on top of that picture of Ashton, blow it up big so it pretty much covers that whole picture of her. So it's usually a repeat picture that I use. And then I take that and I use that one for the income disclosure statement. So you have options for, what you do with it. You just have to make sure, Jen, I didn't mean to ask to unmute you. I apologize if that popped up. I was trying to mute you. Just you have options. Just make sure that you are including that income disclosure statement. Guys, if you have like a bunch of pictures that you're doing, maybe Holly, I'm just going to use you for an example, not that you violated this or anything, but I thought it's okay. Hey, I'm still going through that, and she's almost a year older than Paisley. So but let's say if you were to take, no, she thinks it's funny. She keeps sorry. If you were to take Paisley to the zoo, and let's say you have like 12 pictures that you want to post, and maybe it works paid for your zoo day, you could like post all 12 pictures and then have the 13th be a repeat picture with that IDS overlaid. It doesn't have to be, and so it kind of hides it. So you can do that. The only time you can't hide the income disclosure statement is if you're talking about the bonuses that they are potentially eligible to earn. So when you talk about the bonuses right now, the $5,000 Emerald bonus, $10,000 Diamond bonus, $15,000 double or $20,000 double Diamond bonus, I don't even know. Like, guys, it's so much money they're throwing at us right now. I can't even keep it straight. $20,000 double, or yeah, double, triple. I don't know, double, I think. Anyways, guys, just go Diamond and above. You're gonna make lots of money, okay? But if you're talking about the bonuses, okay, you have to use the verbiage. You have to use the verbiage. Write this down if you need to remember. You have to use the verbiage in your post. Eligible to earn. Eligible to earn. That has to be in any. So if you say, you can't just say, join me and you could earn a bonus of 5,000, or you could earn up to 35,000. You have to say you could be eligible to earn. And so if you're using that bonus, you have to make your second picture in your post has to have the income disclosure statement. Okay. That's the only rule where it does change. Guys, don't ask me why. The FTC is freaking ridiculous and they have all these weird requirements, but that is something that we have to do, and we have to honor that, because if we screw up, it could totally, they could go after the company, and it could mean that, we couldn't even talk about the business at all on social media or something. So, we have to be really, really making sure that we're doing that. Okay. Do you guys have any questions on income disclosure statement, posting about the business, anything like that? No? Okay. So I just learned this today. I have not had the opportunity to try it out, but I do know that a couple of the girls in our 400 group have done it. Kristen, are you available? Not to unmute. I just need to know if can you pull that message from the 400 group about texting and pop it in the chat in here for me, please? So on your host a post, you guys, if you have a host a post for Thermofite X or gummies or coffee or whatever, right? Any of those things. This was posted in the VIP page today. People are trying this and it's working. They're enrolling people right off the bat with it. So what they're doing is they're going into the comment section of the post that somebody did for them. And they're saying, Kristen's going to throw it in the chat here in a minute because I don't remember the exact verbiage, but it basically just says, or text or message or text the word gummies to, and then your phone number. Okay. And if it's Thermofite X, then you would have them text Thermofite X and then your number. I know not everybody's comfortable putting their phone number out there. So if you're not comfortable putting your phone number out there, you can always just say, or inbox me the word gummies, or, TFX or whatever, coffee, like whatever it is. But sometimes people aren't commenting because they don't want, they might not want their friend that posted for you to know that they want to lose weight. Like some people are really funny about weight loss, right? And they don't want other people to know. Sometimes they don't want to comment on it because they don't want their other friends to see that they commented on it. I had one lady once, I had a lady order from me once that was like, can I please call you at 7:30 tomorrow morning after my husband leaves so that he doesn't know that I'm doing this? Because if he were to find out that I'm taking supplements for weight loss, he would literally probably go file for divorce. And I was like, I don't know if I'm very comfortable putting this order in. So sometimes they just don't want anyone to know that they're taking supplements. So yeah, you can also message me or text gummy to and then number. Or like I said, if it's Thermofite X post, have them text TFX or Thermofite X. If it's coffee, have them text coffee to you. Take that, guys, save it, please. So what my recommendation would be, let the host of post sit up for about 30 minutes, then go post that in the comment section. It will re-bump that post to the top of everybody's newsfeed. So you're, messing with the algorithm in a positive way there. And now you have the opportunity for people to either inbox you or text you if they're interested in whatever the post is about. You can do this for business opportunity host to post as well. If you have a giveaway post, so say they post for you, my friend Taryn is doing a giveaway for $1,700 or Louis Vuitton, your choice. Tell me your favorite color to be entered. I could go in the comment section and say, you can also message me giveaway or message me LV or message me 1700. I would not have them text me because it's going to be a pain in the butt trying to okay, you texted me. Now I got to add you on Facebook. And now, that's a big pain. So I wouldn't have them text, but I would put in the comments, you can also inbox me giveaway or, whatever word you want to use. And then, that's super simple, right? I would probably say you can also add me as a friend and inbox me giveaway for more info or, something, or I wouldn't say for more info. I would probably say to finalize your entry or something along those lines. Okay. Does that make sense, guys? Do you have any questions on that? Okay. If you have questions, guys, you can always throw them in the chat. So if I move on and all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait, I thought about this from whatever she talked about before, just put it in the chat and I'll get to it. Okay. So today I had something really unique happen. I don't know if this is something that you guys are going to be experiencing or if this was just a really freak thing, but I wanted to go ahead and address it with you guys so that if it happens, you know how to handle it. So, there are people on Facebook who are scammers, obviously. There are people who are trying to take advantage of people on Facebook. So what I have had happen before that's not anything new for me is I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know how they're finding it, but I have had people go to my giveaway post that I've done a year and a half ago and start replying to people's comments on my giveaway post saying, send me your Cash App. Congratulations, you won $50, you won $500. Okay. So I've been dealing with that. That's normal. That's not a surprise to me. Most people are smart enough to realize this isn't Taryn. I've never seen Taryn do this before. And this is from a post that was made in August of 2019. Why are we even commenting on this? Right. But what it does do is it resurfaces that post. So that was interesting. I had all kinds of people. Yeah. Because Steph wasn't in the business yet. I don't think she was in the business yet. And so she had commented on one of mine and someone replied to her comment and said, you won $5,000, send me your Cash App or whatever. So anyways, that's normal. But what happened to me today was somebody did a giveaway post for me. They tagged me in it, but I didn't accept the tag. So it's not on my news feed. It's not on my profile page. But somebody did go, and because the post wasn't doing a whole lot, I had dropped a color in the comments. Well, they replied to my comment and said, I don't even remember, it was something ridiculous. It was download WhatsApp and message me here and you'll win $5 million. It was so crazy, right? It was so crazy. And I was like, crap, that's not my post. So I can't block, I could block them, but all it's going to do is block them from commenting to me. And they were replying to every comment on there with that. And so if that happens to you, like I said, this has never happened to me before. I don't know if it's just a freak thing or if it's something we're going to be experiencing. So if it happens to you, all I did was I immediately replied to his comment and I said, scammer. And then I went to the person that posted for me and sent her a message. And I said, hey girl, I don't know if you see the comments that person is putting. They're not connected to me and they're a scammer. I don't want your friends being taken advantage of. Can you please delete their comments? And if you block them, they won't be able to comment on your stuff anymore. And she was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And she had deleted and blocked within 5 minutes. So it was all gone and there was no issues. So just if that happens, don't panic. Just, is she okay, Holly? I know Ashton's all over everything. You guys see Ashton all over everything. So if that happens, don't panic, guys. Just go to the person who posted it and say, hey, this is not related to me. That's someone trying to scam your friends. Please delete their comments and block them so that they cannot take advantage of your friends. And most people are going to appreciate that you're looking out for their friends. Okay. Any questions on that? Okay. So let's talk a little bit about posting. So I know that when we post, if you guys have the board, I'm getting so distracted with that cute baby over there swinging back and forth. She's so dang cute. No, you're fine, Dylan. You can keep swinging her. It's fine. She's so freaking cute. Anyways, we're going to talk a little bit about posting, okay? Because if you guys are not brand spanking new, then you have access to our posting board, right? And I know, guys, I've been a little slow at getting it updated, but it is updated daily for you, okay? I try and do it the night before. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes it gets done early morning for me. It's like 5 in the morning when I'm updating it, but I know East Coasters, you're probably like, where's my post? Where's my stuff? But I'm trying, guys. But there's, we have our board that has posts in it. Guys, I put a lot in there, but it doesn't mean you have to post all of it, okay? Because you have a business post, you have a product post, you got a coffee slide, you have an additional product slide, you got a business opportunity post in there normally. There's a lot in there. And I do that to give you guys options. Like, okay, what do I want to focus on? Some of you guys really need to enroll distributors in order to hit your next promotion. So I would be making sure that every single day you're doing the business opportunity post and the business opportunity slide. Then maybe like once every 2 to 3 days, you're doing the product post or the product slide. I would do a coffee slide every day if you're making your coffee daily. Okay. If you're making your coffee daily, red alert, red alert. I'm about to be a little bit red on you for 1 split second, okay? If you're making your coffee every day, get over yourself, stop being self-conscious, and record your dang self making your coffee. And I say that with so much love, you guys, because you're totally missing out. There's so much money that you guys are missing out on by not doing that. Guys, I cannot tell you how many people come to me and have questions about coffee or buy samples of coffee, or just coffee is like such a thing because I do my coffee video almost every day. I realized yesterday I didn't post it. I recorded it and it just never got posted. But yeah, exactly. If you don't do what I do, because I say, hey guys, happy Thursday. Hey guys, happy Friday. Like that's my thing, right? I always say happy whatever day it is. So I can't reuse them. I mean, I guess I could try and match up the dates, but I usually talk about something I'm going to do that day. So I can't reuse that. But if you guys aren't like that, you can like record like 2 weeks worth and then just kind of recycle them. Like you can just kind of recycle them. Steph said 3 out of her 4 customers in the last 3 days have come from her coffee story. Daily, they came to her. Like I said, guys, you're missing out on money if you're not doing a coffee video, if you're drinking the coffee, okay? If you're drinking the coffee, and I know at first it's uncomfortable. Guys, I didn't start doing this until I heard some girl on a Zoom like 2 years ago talk about how she's making her coffee every day and she goes ahead and just makes a video, even if she has no makeup on and her hair's a mess and the kids are running around in the background. She said it just shows people that she's real. So she never tries to make it like perfect. And I never try and make mine perfect either. If you guys saw mine 2 days ago, it was a hot mess. I couldn't even spit out what the coffee did. I was like, and it helps with your mental clarity. So clearly I need my coffee because I can't even remember what it does right now. Like I just made fun of myself. Okay. So it's totally fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's been times when I've done it and Ashton comes flying in, screaming like in the background, but it's good because it just shows people that you're real. It's just real life. And that's what people want to see, because when they see that, they're like, oh, she's got all this stuff going on in the background. So do I. If she can do it, I can do it too. Right. Like it starts to pique their interest on, maybe this is something I can do. When you put out that perfect all the time, people aren't going to want to join your team because they're going to think they have to be that perfect person. Listen, if your thing is getting up every day and doing your hair and makeup and all of that before you walk out of the room, I'm so proud of you and I'm super jealous. Like for real, be you. Like, don't feel like you have to change who you are, is what I'm trying to say. If you're like me and you sleep in your makeup all the time, which is super unhealthy for your skin, you should probably change that. Don't do that. Okay. But it just happens, right? So you get my leftover makeup from the day before, or sometimes you get no makeup. Like it just is what it is. I just put myself out there however I am. And if people don't like it, then get off my page. Like there's 7 billion people in this world. I don't need the 2 people who are going to be judgmental of who I am. Okay. Same for you guys. You be who you want to be who you are, and just you'll see the difference. So make your coffee video, use the coffee slide, but you don't have to use the product slide every day, and you don't have to use the business opportunity slide every day. And you don't have to do the product post and the business opportunity post every day. What you guys need to do is make sure that you have balance. Okay. So what I try and do, this is like what I really truly try and do, and it doesn't, you guys will see, you will notice the weeks that I have time on Sunday, I generally try and preset all my posts on Sunday. So I'm like, okay, like this upcoming week, I know, okay, Wednesday, I gotta go pick Ivan up from school. I know Friday is the day that I always take him to get like a treat after school. So I can do a post about taking him for a treat after school and just do a cute picture of all of us. We usually go by like one of the coffee places here. Or, I don't know if when Ashton had her doctor's appointment, I had already pre-set up that post. Like if I know, guys, I have a pretty boring life. As you can see, I'm like, I'm doing this maybe. Like I don't leave the house much. But if you have things that you're doing, like make sure that you are setting ahead of time. Okay, I just need to know I need to take 2 pictures. You don't have to post the pictures right then and there. Okay, enjoy the moment. If you're I don't know, things are so different right now, but like if you were to go help out in your child's classroom, you could take a picture, obviously not of other kids, but you could take a picture and post that. If you were going to go out clothes shopping, you can take a picture and then you can post that later. It doesn't have to be posted. I love Alicia's always at the freaking beach. I'm so jealous. Like she's always at the beach and I'm just so dang jealous, but I love it because she's creating that, like that people are watching her. I'll tell you that right now. People are watching her because I would see this girl and I would be like, how is her office the beach every day? I want that. And obviously we don't all have the blessing of living by the beach, but you can post different things that you're doing. But my rule of thumb that I try and go by, I try and do 1 product post, 1 business opportunity post, and 1 post that has absolutely nothing to do with the business every single day. Doesn't always happen, guys. Okay. I got a product and a non-it works thing up today. I don't know if I'm going to get a business one up or not. I'm going to do my best, but I'm not, because I purposely did something today on my page to run a giveaway post tonight. And actually, I just reminded myself, I forgot to post that before I got on here. Oops. Oh, well, wasn't meant to be. I'll post it when I get off and it'll do even better, I guess. But that's generally the rule that I try and go by. So if you guys notice lately, I've been sharing like funny stuff, right? Like things, and honestly, you guys, these are things that are popping in my memory. So pretty much every year I share those pictures right around the same time, like those funny like memes or whatever. I share those right around the same time of year every year, because like the one I posted today about take a shot every time your kid whines, don't do this, you'll be dead. I posted that. I posted that every year for like the last 4 years. Okay. It's just, I think the first time was like 2 weeks ago, and then last week, and then a couple days ago, I was like, oh yeah, I got to use that. So, it doesn't necessarily have to be a picture of what you're doing. You can post something funny. Don't click share though, you guys. If you see something funny and you click share, that's going to screw up your algorithm. Okay. Facebook is going to think that you're sharing and spamming. So what I do when I see something that I like, if it's a picture and you click the picture, you just click the 3 dots on it and hit save photo. And then I take that picture and post it as if it was my own. What that does is a lot of times people will end up, I think mine got shared like 10 times today. So people will click the share button off of yours, which then boosts your algorithm. Facebook says, oh, she's posting something that people like so much they want to share it with their friends. I'm going to make sure more people are seeing what she's posting because she's posting really good content that people like. So always make sure that you take the picture, save it onto your camera, and then repost it. Michelle posted something super funny the other day, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to steal it, but it was like hers was like a picture with the colored background of just words for a post. So I'll probably just take it and type it out myself and do a colored background as if it was my own post. And then people are going to click, like I already know people are going to click share off of that, and it's going to help my algorithm. So you can definitely do funny things. Don't do more than one a day though, you guys. 2 is like max, but I really would keep it at 1 a day because you just have to be careful that you're not spamming up your page. So then as far as product, I wouldn't post more than 1 product a day unless you're at like, I do break that rule right at the end of the month. And I might post about a product twice a day, but that is the only time that you'll see me post about a product more than once a day because I don't want to be spammy, right? My friends don't want to, if it doesn't let you save the photo to Sheldon, take a screenshot of it. So if you can't save the picture, just screenshot it, crop it so that you don't have the other person's like profile information. Just crop it and then post it as if it was your own picture. So not more than 1 funny thing a day. Products, I wouldn't do more than 1 a day. You guys, people don't want to be sold to. People will purchase from you because of who you are, not because of what product you have. Okay, I can tell you right now, the people who are ordering from me have other people on their news feed who are posting about gummies, but they have chosen to come to me because they see that I share my life. I am very open with my life, especially in my stories. My page is a little spammed up right now, so I will tell you guys, I'm not super thrilled with what my profile looks like right now. I got to go through and kind of clean it up. But if you look at my stories, you guys, like my story this morning, I posted a positive quote. And then after that, I did a video showing Ashton and Ivan sitting in bed with me this morning watching Tangled before school started. And then I think it's my coffee video. And then I posted a video of Ashton outside playing. So now tonight I'll probably do a business opportunity slide because they got to see my day was spent with my kids. So they're going to be like, well, wait a second, how is she making money? And she's home with her kids all day, right? So I'm not even putting a product in my story today other than coffee samples. Okay. That's the only kind of product that you're seeing. And honestly, I didn't put as many things in my story as I meant to put today. I got really sidetracked with stuff and I didn't get to do as much in my story as I wanted to. But even the things that you feel like are the most mundane things, if you're sitting there and you're like, okay, listen, guys, seriously, I don't leave the house that much. When I leave the house, it's to take Ivan to school, pick him up from school. I needed to go to the store today, but I asked Sean to stop at the store on the way home so that I didn't have to go out and go to the store. Like I just don't leave the house a whole lot. And I guess I am a little bit antisocial, but it's mainly just because I'm like, well, I'm going to sit at home and work or hang out with the kids, right? Like I'm going to play with Ashton or I'm going to work. Like I don't have time to go have lunch with friends. We're going presidential. Okay. I got things to do. But even though it seems like mundane, people want to see your life. I saw one of the girls that I follow. I think she's a triple also. She posted like this picture video, or she did like a video and she showed like her bed and then scanned over to like the bathroom. And I think she was talking about how she was enjoying having it clean. And so it looked really nice, right? Well, then her next slide said, don't always let people, remember Instagram is a highlight reel, not people's reality. So just remember what might be behind the camera. And then she like panned over and it was like a hot mess on the other side of the room. There were clothes everywhere. There was like food contained, like I don't even know what was going on in her room, but it was really good. Like people want to see that kind of stuff, right? They don't want to see perfect all the time. So just show what you're doing. Okay. If you're outside walking your dog, take a quick video of out walking your dog. If you're watching Netflix with your friend or your spouse or, whatever, take a quick picture and show that. I mean, really, I should have earlier today. I took like an hour and played video games with Ivan because he actually asked me to. Well, I was like, my 14-year-old wants to hang out with me. Absolutely. Yes. But I should have like taken a picture really quick of that and posted that in my story just to literally just show what you do. And I know I've given you guys this challenge before, but I'm going to challenge you to it again, just so that way you can see what it does for your business. Try and do like a day in the life of tomorrow. Okay. I don't care how boring you think your day is tomorrow. Just like every 2 hours or so, post a picture or a video of what you're doing in your story. And you can intermix it with the business stuff. So, like I would start it out showing a picture of doing my personal development in the morning, like early morning, maybe doing my workout before the kids get up, then, showing Ashton get up and spending time with her. Then I'll do my coffee video. Then I don't know. Ivan's going to school. So maybe picking Ivan up from school, getting our treat. Then maybe my next slide would be a product or a business opportunity. And then the next one might be making dinner and then what I'm doing after dinner. Do you see how it's like, it's pretty easy to show what you're doing and mix the business in, but still show your life, because that is how people will feel like it. The more you are willing to show, and not the ugly parts, guys. Okay, don't air your dirty laundry. Don't, post a video of you crying because you and your husband just got in a fight. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. But, it's okay to show like, oh my gosh, this house is a disaster. And I literally don't know when I'm going to have time to clean it up. It's okay. Show it. Okay. Like, show your life, because people will be drawn to that and they will be like, wow, this is so cool. She's a real person. And they will want to support you. Like, they do. And talk about talk about some of your dreams that like this, it doesn't all have to be tomorrow, but talk about it at some point in your video. Maybe while you're making your coffee, you can be like, hey, hey guys, I'm saying it like I do, but like, hey guys, happy Thursday. I'm over here making my coffee. And man, I was just thinking about my team is just on fire right now. They're doing so great. And I'm seeing so many of them hit goals. And this is just so exciting because we're running for a major promotion right now. It's, it's called presidential. And it's just so massive to me because that means that so many of my team are going to hit all these goals, but it also means that I'm going to have extra income to be able to give back. And gosh, there's just so many things that are on my heart that I want to give back to, right? Like I can talk about that. Okay. It's okay for me to say another day, maybe talk about it and say, I'm super excited because guys, I'm paying off debt right now. And my goal is to have legit, you guys, this is my plan. I really want a new car. But I have like forced myself, I have to pay off all my credit card debt before I can buy a new car. So, I can talk about it. I'm super excited. I just got a weekly bonus because that's, guys, if you are not putting your weekly bonuses towards debt, you're doing things wrong. Either put it towards debt or put it in savings. It's a bonus. It's not a paycheck. Take your extra bonuses, put them towards debt or savings. All right. Set yourself up financially. Don't get yourself in a deeper hole. And I'm saying this from experience because I have not always done this. Okay. But I've learned, and I'm paying my cards off super fast now because I just take my weekly bonuses and they go straight to my card. Okay. Yes, Steph, then once you pay your cards off, you can get your red bottoms. Okay. But I could talk about as I'm making my coffee. I'm so excited. I got a weekly bonus this morning. I was able to put that towards my credit card bill or towards my credit card debt. Guys, I'm really working so hard to get this credit card debt paid off. I just that new, I haven't decided yet, you guys. It's either a Suburban or a Yukon XL, or I don't know yet. I'm getting like a big mobile, but not the van. But that's what I really want. And so I'm saving up for that right now. And I've made a deal with myself that I'm not going to get that, but with this promotion coming, I know I'll be able to pay this debt off super fast. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can talk about my dreams and it's okay. All right. It's okay to talk about what you're working for and what your dreams are and what your goals are, because you'll find people will want to join your team, because people want to join people that know where they're going. Okay. If I saw somebody talking about, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm working towards, and this is what I'm going to do, versus somebody just posting, hey, join my team. Well, I want to go join the girl that knows, like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is my goals, because that sounds super appealing to me. I want to do that. I don't want to just join this girl's team over here because it sounds like she's just looking for people to join her team. She's not really, I don't know if she's going to be able to help me accomplish my dreams if she doesn't even know what she's going for. Does that make sense, you guys? So make sure that your stories, you should not ever have like back-to-back it works. You have to split everything up in your stories. So it works, life. It works, life. The only time it can be back-to-back it works is like if I give you a product like story and it's 3 slides about TFX, right? You're going to go boom, boom, boom. But that's the one complete story together, right? Like you're not going to split those up, but like do a TFX story and then show what you're doing. And then maybe even one more, and then another it works thing. Because if it's all it works, people aren't going to watch your story. They're going to be like, this is all she ever talks about, or this is all she's ever posting. Like guys, people use your stories as it's like their own reality TV. Okay. Like people love reality TV. They're freaking nosy. They want to know what's going on in your life. And so the way they're going to find that out is to go watch your stories. So let them in, a little bit. Okay. Open that up, let them in. I know it can be uncomfortable for some people, but you guys will hear me talk about this. Listen, with my husband's profession, I have every excuse in the book to not let people into my life, but I am all about like, let's just open it up and let them in. And, it just, people, I've never had anybody be judgy of me for opening up and letting people into my life. I actually have gotten so much support from strangers. Guys, some lady, super sweet lady, when Ashton was going through her Moana phase, messaged me and she's like, okay, no, this is really weird. And if you don't want to do this, I totally understand, but I really want to send a gift to your daughter. Can I have your mailing address? She sent her this really cute stuffed Pua. Like someone I don't even know. I just know her through Instagram. Okay. People will get invested. Why do you guys think I call Ashton the princess now? Because that's what I would call her when she was little. And that's literally what my social media people refer to her as. They're like, oh, where's the princess? Oh, no princess today. Like, I mean, you will literally you let people get involved and they will get invested in you. And then what's great is they get invested in you and they want to see you win. So when you're talking about, I'm going for this promotion and I'm so excited, it's going to change my family's life because we're going to be able to put money into savings, or we're going to be able to take that vacation I've always wanted to take the kids on, or I'm going to, moms out there, if you want to come home, I'm going to get to come home to my kids when I hit this promotion, like whatever it is, they're invested and they're like, okay, what do you need? How can I help? All right. When It Works did a cruise like 3 or 4 years ago, I don't remember, 3 or 4 years ago. And that was like during the time when I think Shauna and I might have been getting married, I think. Yeah, it was, because right after we got married was the cruise. So it was like we were getting ready to get married. And so I was talking a lot about wedding planning, asking people's opinions on stuff. Listen, guys, I already decided what flowers I wanted, but I still put a bunch of them on there. And I was like, what do you guys think for the wedding? Like, people love to give their opinion. Okay. So if you ever want interaction, just ask people their opinion. Okay. And I don't even care if you've got some major life event happening or not. All right. You can just ask them like, hey, I have these 2 shirts today. Which one should I wear? And then take a picture in each one. It takes a little bit of work, but trust me, people are going to want to tell you their opinion, and then it creates all kinds of conversation. Or you can put a poll in your story, and when you get votes on your polls in your story, guys, that boosts your algorithm and your story is seen more. Okay. Lots of things that you can do with it. But do those. So when I did that and I was talking about our wedding and leading up to the wedding, well, all of a sudden It Works came out with the cruise. And it was earned by points. It didn't matter how much you made. It didn't matter what rank you were. It was a point system to earn the cruise. And I earned it, but I hadn't earned the secondary spot yet. And I knew like there was like a leaderboard that they updated. And so I knew where my points were and what I needed. And so I got loud on social media and I was like, guys, I'm working to earn this cruise. I already earned it for myself. So excited, but I really want to take Sean with me. Sean is so supportive to me and he's always there to help. And, he's so good. So he needs to go on this. He deserves to go on this. I need 5 orders today. Is there anybody out there who's wanting to lose weight? Do you know how many people were like ordering that didn't even want to lose weight? They were like, just go ahead and put an order in for me. Just go ahead. Like, I want him to go with you. So he ended up going. We got to go, we got married in September, got to go to the Bahamas for our honeymoon. And then 2 months later, got the cruise with It Works and got to go to the Bahamas again and got another free trip. Okay. So, and that was all because my social media was behind me. My people were behind me. And it was because I allowed them into my life and I showed them what was going on. So when you guys are running for promotion, if you are opening up your life now and you're running for promotion, people are going to want to support you, but they're not going to want to support you if all they're seeing is It Works. So same concept on your profile, you guys. You got to be posting I have to remind myself, okay, because I'm very money driven. And so I'm like, I got to post about a product. I got to post about the business. I got to post about a product. I got to post about the business. Oh, I got to do the giveaway so I can get more people to post for me. Right. And I have to remind myself, hey, post a picture of the kids and don't talk about It Works. Just post a picture of the kids and say, look how cute my kids are, right? Or, post a picture with Sean and say, I love my husband so much. It doesn't take a lot that you have to do, but you do need to post things that are away from It Works, have nothing to do with It Works. And that in turn will help with getting people onto your page when you do post about a product or you do post about the business. Does that make sense to you guys? Do you have any questions off of that? I'll take a drink real quick. I know my jug, I swear it's just water, guys. So I need to get a gallon of water in every day. It's the only way to keep track of it. My husband drinks this tea. Feels like every time he drinks it, I'm like, will you save me that? I need a new jug. I gotta swap out jugs. Okay. So we're gonna talk a little bit. We should wrap up on time tonight, you guys. I've been talking fast because I'm trying to stay on target. Let's talk a little bit about mindset, okay? Because I know, like, listen, we ended the month strong and it was exhausting for some of you guys. Some of you guys like ran so hard at the end of the month and you're like, whew, I'm tired. And then we launched into the month and I was like, run, don't slow down. You need to just keep going. I don't care how tired you are, just go, right? So some of you guys are like, okay, I'm starting to hit a slump where I'm tired. Or there's like ebbs and flows with the business, you guys. There's some weeks when you will like feel like you are killing it every day. There's people constantly in your inbox. People want samples. You're making money. You're signing customers. You're talking to people about becoming a distributor, all the things. And then there are some weeks where you're like, I can't even get a freaking like on this stupid post, right? Like it just happens, okay? There's some days where host to post like takes off. Hello, Jen, yesterday with 6 customers, okay? And then there's some days where your host to post won't get one dang comment. And it is like, what is happening? Okay, ebbs and flows with the business, you guys. So when you have a day that does not feel like a winning day, I want you all to take a step back and ask yourself, what did I do today? Did you get host to post up? Did you send messages? Did you post? Did you add to your story? You won. It just wasn't the day for a yes. You're not going to get a yes every day. All right. There's so many different ways that I could relate this, but I'm a sports person, so I'm going to like relate it with sports. There's days that like teams that really do well totally suck and they lose a game that they're not supposed to lose. Or, you know, when I played basketball, there were days I would show up and like, it didn't matter what I did at practice, every single thing I did, I missed every shot. I couldn't make a layup. I couldn't beat anyone. Like, I just couldn't do anything those days. But then the next day I would go and I would absolutely kill it, right? Like it's that way in life, okay? Regardless of whether or not you've got this business here, there are some days when you're like, I killed it today. I was a good mom. I was a good wife. I was a good daughter. I was a good friend. I got everything done. I made dinner. The house is clean. The laundry's done, right? Like there's some days when you're like, I just won the freaking day. And there are other days where you're like, it's 10 o'clock and I need to go back to bed because nothing is going right. And everything, like sometimes guys, it's your mindset. I will be completely honest with you guys. Sometimes those days when it's like nothing is going right. Well, if you're telling yourself nothing's going right, of course, nothing's going to go right. If you have somebody who says no to you and you get mad about it and you say, everyone's going to say no now. You're right. Everyone's going to say no now. It's all in your mind, you guys. And I'm not saying that if you get a no and you're like, oh, everyone's going to say yes, you might not get a yes that day, but you're going to get a yes the next day. A lot of times when you get those no's, you are like just a little bit away from that yes. And what happens a lot of times, and I'm speaking from experience, a lot of times you get that no, and it's like, oh, I'm so irritated. Why am I even bothering? Why should I even send more messages? Because all these people keep saying no. Do you know why? Because you might be 2 messages away from getting somebody who says yes. You might be 2 messages away from signing somebody as a distributor who's going to come in and go diamond in 60 days and completely change your business. But if you stop, you put the phone down completely for the day and you're like, it's not going well, I'm done. You might not talk to them. And I might end up talking to them before you do, not because I'm going to go steal them, you guys, but you know, sometimes we have mutual friends and I don't realize it. Poor Heather, I've realized today that she and I have more mutual friends than I realized. So I'm trying to get rid of them so that they're just on her friends list. But I might talk to them, or Steph might talk to them, or Alicia might talk to, like, you don't know who they know. And sometimes they just see somebody on Instagram. I can't tell you how many times I've seen lately on these trainings that these top income earners are doing. And they're like, yeah, I joined because I saw someone's picture in the explore page on Instagram. And I clicked on it and I started looking at what she does and I wanted to know how she does it. So I started following her. And after a couple of weeks, I asked her about what she does. So you don't know, if you don't message those people, who they might see within the next week or so. And then they're going to go ask them, and then you miss out on your opportunity. So don't let the no's get in your head and discourage you. Everyone says no. Okay. Listen, I waitressed for a long time at a lot of different restaurants. And they always said, you know, when it's time to take the bill, ask them if they want any dessert. You need to specifically name the desserts. You know, we have, can I get you, you don't just say, can I get you anything else? You say, can I get you any dessert tonight? Some chocolate cake, brownie sundae, you know, whatever the options were, right? List off a few. Because if you list a few off, it sounds appealing and they might say yes. Do you know how many times, yep, coffee. Do you know how many times people said no? Probably 80% of the table said no. Do you know not once did I take my apron off and storm out and say, I'm done? They told me no. Why are we doing it with this business? Why do we do that in this business? Why do you take offense when somebody says no? They're not telling you no. They're not saying you're stupid. Red alert, guys. Okay, I'm coming in hot with some red right now. But again, this comes from a place of love. They're not coming in and telling you no. They're not specifically saying no to you. They're saying no to what you're offering them. And sometimes, guys, especially when it's a distributor, you're talking to a potential distributor and they say no, sometimes that no is from God. And guys, I pray over every single one of you every single day. Every person on my chart, every person on my team, you guys get prayed over every single morning, okay? That's why it takes me so long to get through my day self-development in the morning. And I ask that God only brings the right people to our team. Because I have had teams in the past that I didn't pray over. And I had people come in who are divisive, who left and tried to take people to other companies with them. I had people who come in and were nothing but negative and brought the entire morale of the team down. Every single time we had a Zoom, they'd be just negative Nelly over there in the comments, just blowing the comments up, negative Nelly. Okay. I don't want that. You don't want that. But sometimes someone goes through something in life and their whole attitude changes. And 6 months from now, they're going to be a totally different person who is right for your team, who is going to say yes. But even if they say no right now, and maybe it's no forever, I rest in the fact that they were not meant for our team, because I specifically asked God to only bring the people to my team who are meant to be on my team. And I pray, and like, you guys are my team. I don't care if I enrolled you or if I didn't enroll you, right? So that means who you guys enroll. I am specifically asking that you guys are enrolling the right people. And I ask for that even with customers, guys, because customers who are difficult can totally mess with your mindset and your mood also. So when you get no, as frustrating as that can be, let it go and say thank you, because that was not the right person for your team. Don't let it get to your head. Don't get mad about it. Don't storm out. Don't take it personally. Because like I said, when they told me no at the restaurant, they weren't telling me no. They weren't saying I wasn't worth it, right? They weren't saying, Taryn, you're useless and worthless. That's why I don't want your brownie sundae. No, it's because they just didn't want a brownie sundae. They didn't feel like it, right? Maybe they didn't have the money for it. Did I get offended then? Why do we get offended when people say no now? It's just human, but I'm just saying, guys, take it and put it into that perspective for yourself the next time you're having those conversations and someone says no. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It doesn't mean that you said the wrong things. Okay. They're just not meant for our team at this point in time. And I would rather have no volume from a person than to have some volume from them for 1 month and then they're blowing up my inbox all the time. This product doesn't work. It's not working. And guys, it never works because they don't take it right. They're not doing the things they're supposed to do. And it's a pain in the freaking butt. And it's frustrating and it's upsetting. And so I would rather just not have volume than have some volume and then have somebody who's wasting my time, my energy, and my mindset. Like, I work really hard in the mornings to make sure my mindset is good to go for the day. Okay. And it doesn't always happen, guys. I get my mindset right. Yesterday's a perfect example. I got my mindset right. Everything was good. and I don't even know what happened. Ashton woke up super early, woke up super grumpy. And it was just like one thing after another was going on. And I was like, what is happening? I had my mindset so good, but I kept reminding myself, if I focus on these negative things, I'm only going to bring more negative to me, right? It is what it is. What's happening is happening. And, I actually was listening to one of Pam's podcasts today. Thanks, Kristen, for the one you sent, because then that got me onto another one. And so I was listening to one of Pam's podcasts today, and she was saying, and it was so good for me to hear, because she was talking about sometimes when your kid has to stay home sick, for my moms that are doing this full time, when your kid has to stay home sick, it's like, well, shoot, my kid's sick, so now I can't get my work done. Why are you not looking at that and saying, thank you that I have the ability to be home while my child is sick? And like, same concept for me with Ashton. Okay, guys, when she wakes up early, I'm like, shoot, she's up early and now I can't get my work done. Why am I not saying thank you that I'm not at an office right now, but I'm home with my kid while she's up early? She's not getting up early so I can go take her to daycare. She's up early and I can be home with her and I can do this with her. Right? So it's all in our attitude and how we are looking at things and our outlook on things, but just watch your mindset, you guys. I know that last couple of days, it's like everyone's been getting hit hard with stuff, but so much of it is controlled. Like, so much of it can be controlled based on what your outlook is and what your mindset is on this. So just watch your mindset, make sure you're doing your personal development. If you're struggling to find some type of personal development, ask your upline. Okay, guys, we have a plethora of mindset things for you. We can get you on something that feels right to you. And if you're like doing something for mindset and it's just not vibing with you, then stop. Don't do it. Don't force yourself. Guys, there's like one book that everybody was like, oh, it's the best book ever. I just can't. I've tried like 4 times and I'm like, this obviously is not for me. I'm done. Like, I can't with this. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, because guess what? I found something that does. Like, I'm like, yes, this is connecting with me and I get this. And it just puts me in such a good mood every time I'm reading it. Okay. So find those things that connect with you, that make you feel good, that give you that confidence. Like, I'm stepping into the day and I am like, everyone wants to be on my team. Everyone wants to buy products from me because I'm Taryn De Silva, right? Like, it's not cocky, you guys. It's just having that confidence and going into the day with that positive outlook. All right, we might go like 5 minutes over because I have one other thing that I want to go over with you guys. And I'm going to ask that you guys are active in the chat here for just like 2 seconds. Okay, so everybody please pull up your chat so you can type in the chat for me. Okay, so I want to know, and no number is too crazy. No one is going to judge you. Okay, I want to know, how much do you want to make in It Works this year? What is the dollar amount that when your 1099 comes in and it shows the dollar amount that you made for the year, what do you want that to say? Not per month, for the whole year. Thank you guys for sharing these. I have a whole rhyme and reason to this, okay? Okay, guys, I love these numbers. I love these numbers. These are amazing. Okay, so get your phones out. I know I usually ask you not to be on your phone, but I want you to get your phone out, okay? And open up your calculator. And I want you to take that yearly amount that you gave me. And I want you to divide that by 12, okay? And that will give you how much you want to make a month, right? Now I want you to take that amount. Everybody do that so far? Everybody with me? Yes? Okay, take that amount and you're gonna divide it by, we're just gonna go easy math, okay? Divide it by 4. Okay, that's how much you want to make per week, all right? Now, some of these numbers, you guys are probably like, holy moly, that's a lot per week. And I didn't think it was that much. And that's really scary. I don't know how I'm going to make that much per week. We're not looking at that right now. Okay. I want you guys to take that one more time and you're going to divide that number by 40. Okay. As if you were working 40 hours a week. Okay. Can you guys throw in the chat real quick what that number is? Okay. That is, these numbers you guys are putting in there is how much you are worth per hour. Okay, if you're working 40 hours a week on the business, obviously not everybody is, and they're like, I'm not saying anybody has to work a specific amount of time, but that's approximately how much you are worth per hour. Molly, I can walk you through it again at the end. Right. So some of you guys are like, shoot, I should have said more. That's okay. Adjust. That's partly why we did this, so you can see you're worth more than what some of you guys put. You are definitely worth more than what some of you guys put. Okay. Now, think about that. And I want you to think about when you get a negative comment or you have somebody say something nasty to you in a private message or whatever, right? Whatever negative stuff. If that's what you're worth per hour, why on earth would you even bother to entertain and have a conversation with somebody who's going to be negative? I'm not, excuse me, I'm worth $102 per hour. I'm not about to have a conversation with you about whatever you think is stupid that I said. Bye, Felicia. Like, you're not worth it. I'm only going to talk to people. If I'm worth $102 an hour, I'm only going to talk to people and give people my time who are worth my time. My time is valuable. Your time is valuable. Don't give your time to negativity. Don't give your time to negative people. Don't give your time to negative thoughts. Your time is valuable, you guys. You are worth a lot more than what a lot of you guys said in there. But you are worth so much more. So don't give your time to that negativity. Take that time and put it towards what you actually like are worth, what's going to bring that value to you. I've really been trying lately, like, to apply that rule. Like, if somebody is on my page and they don't bring me happiness and they don't bring me joy and they don't bring me positivity. Hold up. Oh boy. Okay, I think we're good. If they don't bring me all those things, I'm getting them off my page. I don't need someone like that on my page. You don't need someone like that on your page, because sometimes I'll scroll through and I'm like, dang, every time these people are so negative. And I'm like, why am I keeping them on my page? I don't need to see that negativity. I'm worth $102 an hour. That 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds I took to read that negative post, that was a waste. That's not worth that. That wasn't worth that. They just got that money from, like, that money, that time, right, from me. And that wasn't even worth it. So don't put time, effort, energy into people who are gonna say stupid things. Okay. Sometimes on Host to Post, guys, people are gonna say stupid crap, right? You'll have someone come on the TFX post and say, oh, that's such an unhealthy way to lose weight. Just diet and exercise. I lost 45 pounds in a year by dieting and exercise. You don't need to waste your money on a pill. Okay. I don't even address them, because guess what? There's still people saying yes below them. They just boosted the algorithm. They just bumped that post back up for me. Thank you very much. You just helped my post. You just made me money, because more people are going to comment on it now because you commented on it. And now it's back up in everyone's news feeds and everyone's going to comment on it. Oh, the meth one, guys. The meth one, my favorite thing to do when they say meth isn't healthy, crack is illegal, like whatever, okay, whatever their jokes are. I found a GIF of some girl saying, you got jokes. And I just replied with that and I'm done. I'm like, maybe they feel good about themselves now. I don't know. Right? Like, oh yeah, haha, you're really funny. I'm like, sometimes I want to tell them, if I had $1 for every time someone said that, I wouldn't have to do this business anymore. But, just remember that, you guys, the next time you're about to go engage with somebody who says something negative to you, remember that dollar amount of what you are worth per hour and ask yourself, are they worth this? Do they deserve this? Because my time is valuable and I am in essence giving them my money because I'm focusing my time, my attention, my whatever on them instead of on the people who deserve it, on the people who are going to want to purchase and who are going to want to join my team and who I'm going to be able to help. Does that make sense, you guys? Yeah, I remember that one, Steph. And I love Kristen said, just give them a thumbs up and move on. Listen, guys, if you don't know yet, I hate the thumbs up. You send me the thumbs up in a message, you might as well be flipping me off, okay? The thumbs up is the polite way to flip somebody off. So don't send me a thumbs up. So, note to self, I see Alicia writing in, do not send Tara a thumbs up. And I know a lot of the other leaders on the team feel that way too. That's why you'll see in our team chats, you're gonna see that we change that thumbs up, that automatic thumbs up that you can give in a chat. It gets changed to something else, like a smiley face or a face with hearts around it, because you're not gonna send me a thumbs up. You will not. You're sending me some negativity if you do that. So yeah, don't send the thumbs up. You send me a thumbs up, I'm gonna ignore you because my time isn't worth your negativity. I'm just kidding, guys. So Steph even changes it in her potential customer chats. Yeah, so you guys know if I'm ever mad at you, if you get a thumbs up, I'm ticked at you. All right, guys, that's all I have for you tonight. I just want you guys to go into the rest of this week, into the weekend. Guys, go into it with confidence. Go into it with that positive mindset. Who gives a crap if somebody says no? Who cares if somebody makes a stupid mess comment on one of your posts, or someone says, guys, I mean, I've seen it all. No, I'm not going to buy those pills. It's a pyramid scheme. Okay, great. You're not educated on what pyramid schemes are. Therefore, you're not even going to listen to what this product is. I don't need you as a customer. Thank you. Right? Make sure you are saying thank you. I mean, you could, it's pretty ballsy. You can send them a message to say thank you when they say no, but I just pause for a minute and I just say, thank you, God, that was not the right person for me. That was not the right person for my team. And then I move on, and it really, guys, it does help to soften the blow, because it's like, okay, I know that wasn't meant for me and my team, and it's all good. I'm glad they said no. And just go into tomorrow and the rest of the weekend, guys, knowing, Alicia, you're so funny. Just knowing you guys are so worthy. Okay. You guys have been killing it lately. I'm so proud of you guys. Keep it up. Keep going, guys. We're about to have one of the biggest months I think we've ever had as a team, and I'm so excited for it. I am here for it. I'm just so excited to see all these promotions happen this month and all the people we're going to be able to celebrate at the end of this month. Guys, in case you didn't know, no, you're good, Heather, you didn't know. And so I don't take offense when it's brand new people. I really don't take offense, but now that you know, and you send it to me, now we're going to have problems. Those are fighting words. But guys, in case you didn't know, I am fighting. What are you saying, Holly? What does your plate say? I can't read it. Hold it up to the camera. I'm getting 20 LCs. Yes, you are. You're getting 20 LCs this month. Yes. Put it out there. Like, claim it. Dylan, I want to see Post-it notes all over your house. What?
I got this. I'm getting it by myself. I don't even need her help.
I want to see it on Post-it notes around your guys' house. Okay. That needs to be posted. Shoot, I was gonna say, oh, guys, in case you didn't know, I'm fighting so hard for that ranch visit. Okay, I'm going to the ranch. I will be in the winner's circle. I'm going to the ranch. Okay, because I need Mark to know who the Dream Warriors are. We need corporate to know who our team is, because our team is freaking awesome, and they need to know who our team is. Yep, Steph's going to be in the Canadian winner's circle because Canada's not allowed to travel to the US, so she's going to do a virtual winner's circle. But Steph is, you guys. And guys, there is nothing to stop any of you guys from being in that winner's circle. Okay, this is not done by rank. This is not done by income. This is done by you signing customers, you signing distributors, you promoting yourself to Ruby, Diamond, Double, helping your team promote to Ruby, Emerald, Double, Diamond, like all of that. Okay, that's how you get into the winner's circle. You don't have to be a certain rank. Actually, sorry, you do. You have to be diamond and above. Sorry, I forgot they said that, but get to diamond and then go. Okay. But you know, those of you who aren't diamond yet, you can promote to diamond this month and you can go. So make sure you guys go ahead, Steph, send me a goat. I'll take it to Mark. I just want you, yes, and there's coaches picks, and I don't think coaches picks have to be diamond. I think the coaches pick can be any rank. And guys, they're really good at looking at all kinds of different reports to see who should be their coaches pick. So fight like no other, you guys. The worst thing that happens is you don't make it and your business exploded, right? So just know, guys, like I am putting that out there. I am speaking it into existence. I will just say it till I'm blue in the face. I'm going to the ranch. I'm going to be in the winner's circle. Coach Mark is going to know who our team is. Okay. Yep. I'm manifesting it. All right, guys, we're late and I was trying not to go late, but thank you for getting on. I'm going to stop the recording.